Hello and welcome back. I'm Kumudini and we journaled together from the last few episodes and that's what we'll be doing today. So there is one tip that you can use while journaling. Shortlist all the material that you want to use in a particular spread, then rearrange it and see how the spread comes into place. So let's do it together and let's have fun.
This is what I have shortlisted for my spread, and as you can see it's all red, no other color, and of course this one page as well. So now I'll begin with this page. Since one part is already torn, I'll cut it from the remaining part. I'll cut a straight line and then paste it on one side of the page. I'm using a simple glue. You can take any glue that you like. I'm just making sure that the text is on the page and I can cut off the rest of the edges. So once you have pasted, you can do that. Now next I'm taking this ticket. It was a part of my journaling subscription box, and of course you can always see what all will fit and what not. So just see placing things. If they are looking well, you can go ahead, or else try rearranging and it will make sense. Next I'm taking this print, which was again a part of my subscription boxes. You can subscribe to these boxes by texting me on Instagram, and these are monthly subscription boxes under a very minimal budget. Next, this flower. All of these items are actually from my subscription boxes, so I'll not be repeating it again. I'm sorry for the repetition before as well. So yeah, I'm just cutting the flower, and as you can see, I'm just cutting the edges. I'm not just making it very precise. It's just that I want the cutout to be, with me with a minimal outline. That's all. So now I've cut it. I'm just trying to place it, and I'm taking another torn page. I'll tear it and then paste it on one of the corners. The reason being, of course the flower as such is looking good, but then I wanted to do some layering, and that's what I'm doing. A very simple strip to paste it above the flower. I'm not even sure if it will look good or not, but it's worth trying. Now we'll take the strip and just paste it above the flower. You can take a washi tape also if you have that, or you can completely skip this step also, because the leaves are a lot, so it will not look good. Now next is turn of this envelope, one of my favorite additions. If you are following me from a long time, you must have seen that envelopes are something I die for, because they are so easy to make and they are so pretty. I mean, who cannot help making them? They are pretty, they are actually pretty, and no matter how many times I say that, I just cannot emphasize enough how important and beautiful envelopes are when it comes to journaling. The most simplest and the most beautiful things according to me. Just paste them. So now what has happened is, I was thinking that envelope is not looking good, so I tried tearing the flower off, although the page has been torn because of it, but then I think it looks good. Otherwise the envelope looked just out of the place pasting it above. So here comes another part of layering. The flower above the envelope still makes sense, and because it's all now connected. Now next I'll make something to put inside, and I'm using a green paper because it will look good inside the envelope. I'm pasting the sticker. If you want, you can write something on the note or just let it be. I'll not do anything on it. Now next I'll be cutting some strips and pasting them on the empty side near and on the side of the envelope. If you want, you can also use sketch pens or brush pens to make these strips. I just find the paper thing makes much better sense, because it looks more solid than a sketch pen, and then it's more straight as well, of course. So once you have pasted it, you can you can continue pasting a lot of strips also. I've just used 2 red for now. I'll be using a green ahead, but if you want, you can use maybe 3 or 4 red, or just alternate between green and red, as many as you like. If you want to fill the space, please go ahead and do that. Now next I'll take the green one and paste it between these, so that the space looks more filled, and the color red and green is making sense because that's the kind of things I have used in the whole spread. So once that is done, I'm just cutting off the extra part that is coming out of the paper. Now next, because see, the strip on the flower is simple, so I'm just drawing some dots to differentiate it from the rest of the red strips. Now next I'm writing a word. You can choose any word. I am choosing cheers, and I'll be using a brush pen to do the minimal calligraphy that I know. Just to, see, the basic thing is you just have to fill the space, so keep that in mind first. That is what in my mind, and I wanted to write some bigger words here, so that's why I went with this. You can write bloom, you can write love, you can write joy, you can write hope. Whatever word resonates with you, you can do that. I have written cheers because the red and green thing is so flowery, it's so bloomy, and cheers look very enthusiastic to me, so I just chose that word very randomly. That's it. No special thoughts on that. Just go with whatever you feel like doing, and just rub off the pencil that I had used below that. Now you see we have the left page blank, and whenever I have blank spaces, all I think of is doodles. So I went to Pinterest first to look for journaling doodles. That's what I typed there. And if you want, you can follow me on Pinterest. My name is Kimeyskorner there itself. I have saved some very easy doodles for you to use in journaling, and this is what I came across there as well. So I've just drawn this, and next I'll color. I'll use these 3 colors and then see how it goes. So I'm not very sure about the green, so I might skip it, but these are the 2 main colors at least which I'll be going ahead with. So now just fill up the space with words, because see, journaling is all about writing. If you're not writing in your journal, it's not really journaling if you look at it. No. Now since that space is left, words come to the rescue. Don't ever feel bad of using words in your journal, because they actually make them look pretty. So write as much as you can, write whatever you want to, and just enjoy the process of writing and filling up your journal. Now after writing also, you see there is some space left, so I'm filling it up with doodles. I'll put some more around cheers. I'll use the red pen itself, and then I might use the peach shade as well, because I had used it on the left page. So just to bring some synchronization here, I'll be using the other pen also, and you see it's now filled and it's looking pretty.
So another thing that you can do is add some of your taste into the spread. Maybe I'm arranging things in a certain way. You can arrange them in a different manner. Maybe I'm using a particular color scheme. You can vary the color scheme. You can use more cutting and pasting and less writing, or more writing and less cutting and pasting. So experiment as much as you want without the fear of judgment, because that's what journaling is. Thank you, and subscribe right now, because there are a lot of more Journal with Me videos coming up. See you soon.